everybody, Alejandro here with a quick market update. Wanted to send out some good information. We saw the market improve today, up about 30 basis points. Now, what does that mean? It means that interest rates are improving. There was some economic data that was released that showed that jobs aren't doing so hot right now in 2026, and you saw mortgage bond securities prices increase, which means that rates went down slightly. But more importantly is anytime that we get economic data like this, it's not just about the day, but it's where the trend is going to go. I would like to believe that rates are going to continue to improve throughout 2026. We did touch 5.99% as a national average at the end of 2025, but then, quickly lost it. And now that's happened about 3 times over the course of the past 3 years or so. I think every one of the past 3 years, we hit 5.99% for a few days, and then it went in the other direction. So I'm really, really hoping that we'll finally be able to break that pattern, get to the 5.99 average, and then surpass it heading into the spring months of 2026. That's what we've all been waiting for a really long time. But keep in mind that as rates continue to go down into the mid fives, competition is going to increase, and also so is activity. We're going into the spring and summer months, and that's when you're going to start seeing more people get out there and start thinking about buying, more people to compete with, home prices potentially staying static or going up. More competition means more leverage for the seller. So it's just something that I want you guys to consider as you are in a position to purchase a home. It doesn't necessarily get better when you wait, because waiting for interest rates to come down also creates another problem on the other end, which is competition. So right now, national average is hovering somewhere around 6.1%. which is great. The home run program is still somewhere around 5.7, 5.875. But of course, when you send us the address, we're going to look at what your specific rate quote is, because it's all ranges. If you look online, if you go on places like Rocket Mortgage, they're quoting a very different average, right? 5.875, I think, is what I saw last. But when you look at the fine print, it almost says it immediately. It says that is if you were to pay 2 percentage points more to get that rate. And that's not what we're talking about. When I talk to you about national averages, I'm talking to you about what rate you can expect the country to be at in terms of not paying additional money. Because I think that that's an important distinction for you to make, so that you understand where are rates really, give or take, and in what direction are they trending. Because at the end of the day, I can pretty much charge you as much money as you want to get the rate wherever you want it to be. But that's not what we're talking about, right? We're trying to get an idea of whether it makes financial sense to buy a house, and whether it makes financial sense to take the rate at the cost. And so what I try to do for my clients is make sure that the rates that they're considering, or that the average that they are, considering in their mind, is what is considered the par and or free rate. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Of course, we're always here if you want updated numbers. If you have a house that you have your eyes on, don't hesitate to reach out. But yeah, that's about it for today. We'll talk soon. Bye.